It's Wednesday, and you know what that means. Plant and garden expert Craig Hignight is joining us live to answer all of your blooming questions. Craig, just a second.
I like that.
Blooming.
We're no longer an arsonist. I love it.
Well, you know, just a second ago, you were telling me your 77th birthday is coming up. We won't be here to celebrate with you, but
It's already passed by a few days. I'm still here, though.
there you go. Oh,
Happy belated birthday.
We're happy to have you, my man. All right, so we're going to start with Blaine and Walcott. They're asking, is it too late in the season to prune an apple tree?
No, this is the perfect time to go ahead and start our pruning. And Mother Nature's cooperating. You can get out there, get it done, and you're not going to freeze your tail off.
All right, good to know. Now, Greg Bateman asks, when is the best time to put his amaryllis in the ground?
I would wait until about Memorial Day. They like it fairly warm. And remember, you leave half the bulb above the soil line, and you fertilize it every 10 days all summer long.
Oh, I am going to struggle with this one. My lack of plant knowledge. Okay, Joe Bunt is asking, say, I have a flower garden that has been overrun by a non-variegated type of snow in the mountains. I have bulb and... Go ahead. What was the word?
Perennials?
There you go. How do I get my flower garden back?
Okay, this is bishop's weed. The non-variegated is so much more invasive than the variegated. The first thing you want to do is go ahead, and I know people don't like to hear this, but treat the bed with either Roundup or Killsol. What this is going to do is going to get rid of the plant and the roots, and you've got to get rid of the roots. Don't try pulling. You'll never get all of it, and it'll just come back 10 times worse. So you have to use a general herbicide to clear the bed, and follow the label. It'll tell you how soon you can plant after you've used the product.
Now, Vicki Boyle asks, now that the snow is gone and we can see the damage that voles have done to the grass, is there anything we could do right now to the damage that they did to help with new grass growth?
Well, the thing is that the voles are not really, they haven't really damaged the grass. The things I worry about are the tulips and the hostas that they might have gone to. But the important thing is that you get out your mouse traps and peanut butter. Start trapping them now. They're looking for food. They are very hungry. Put the trap under a box or a pot. You only have to have the edge that far off the ground. The vole will get under there, and you start removing the problem.
All right, Craig, we have Janine asking, if I have a begonia plant, has been in the house all winter, should it be cut back in the spring before taking it back outside?
Oh, sure. You know, I always tell people, you wait and you do these cutbacks the 1st of March. What that's going to do, it's going to get rid of that long, leggy growth from the winter. It's going to force new growth right down at the soil line or down in the plant. And if you do it March 1st, the plant will be ready to bloom when you finally put it back outside at Memorial Day.
All right, thanks, Craig. We got so many more questions to get into right after this break, so stay with us and keep them coming.
GMQC at 11 is back with plants and gardens expert Craig Hignight. He's answering your questions that you've sent in on our Facebook live stream that we are diving back into. So let's just get this one right off the top. Mary Carlson asks, why are oak trees trimmed in the winter, and is it too late to trim mine?
No, you've still got a little bit of time. It might end early this year, but we trim the oaks in the winter because everything's frozen. That way we don't have oak wilt spores floating around in the air. So if you need an oak pruned, get it done within the next month.
Okay, Tracy Jones is wondering, I want to plant begonias in the window boxes in the shady south end of my house. Is that a good idea? And any advice would be appreciated.
Yeah, begonias are great in the shade. Just remember that your window box has two things: drainage holes and a well-draining potting soil. Past that, we aren't talking rocket science here.
All right, Robert asks, they said they moved into a new house and have some overgrown grapevines that my neighbor said have not been pruned in a few years. Can they be brought back with pruning, or are they hopeless?
No. If you're just going to have to do a very severe pruning, what you do is you go in and you find the main trunk that was established and everything comes out from there. This year, I would take everything back to about 4 buds from the main trunk. What that's going to do is you're going to get rid of all that overgrowth. You're still going to get fruit, and then next year you can head into the proper double conifer pruning.
Okay, Tom is asking, when and how far do you cut a, you may know this, clematis? Is that it?
Yeah, clematis.
Yes!
If your clematis went in the ground last year or the year before, you're going to cut it down to 10 inches above the ground. If it's more than 3 years old, you're going to cut it off at hip high, usually about mid-April.
All right. Now, Steve Ross asks, when and how far back should I cut my 12-foot high smoke bush?
Whoa. You just want to do selective pruning here. Smoke bush are they're kind of an open, straggly type of growth. But if it's, there was smoke bush on my street over in Rock Island that was over 25 feet tall. So yours is still a baby. Just, shape it, prune it to shape it. You're never going to be able to keep it super short for a long period.
Okay, you have Eddie asking, with the warmer temperatures, we've been wondering and nervous about trimming our oak. Is it okay, and when is it too late?
No, still okay. Try and get it done before the ground thaws out. Like I said, you've got about a month here. I'm assuming that it looks like 2 weeks it's going to cool back down, but you've got to get it done before the oak wilt spores start floating around in the spring.
Got it. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, Craig. I know that we still have so
we
many
ran out.
questions that we want to get to. I know this is the most participation I've seen in quite a while.
Exactly.
Leave some more for next week. There you go. So you want to be sure to...
Just put them in early next week.
There you go. So be sure to join us on our Facebook Live each and every Wednesday. There you can submit your questions and be a part of the conversation. As always, thank you, Craig, and happy belated.
Yes,
Thank
happy
you.
belated birthday,
Thank you.
Craig.